American Idol, X Factor, The Voice. All great, famous singing shows that bring us together as a society in this dark time, especially in this political climate, and also brings together the whole country, the whole globe together. And with X Factor and American Idol, all these different things. It does much, much more than The Bachelor could ever do. But I really want to call attention to this one show in particular that just kind of busts my buttons in a way, you could say, and really says to me, Fox, the network Fox, really wanted to dip their toes into the entertainment pool. And what better way than to showcase people who are already famous singing for a trophy, right? So I present to you, not produce, The Masked Singer. Hopefully you've heard of the show. I'm sure you have. And if you haven't, well, I'm sorry you're about to hear about it from me. I just needed to rant about it for 10 minutes. So basically, you're looking at this and you're like, well, it's a singing alligator. Cool. Well, the whole show says it's a singing alligator, but is it Kim Kardashian? So what the show is basically about is they just choose a bunch of random celebrities. It ranges from Raven Simone to football players. I don't know them. We'll just say Gardner Minshew. He hasn't been on the show. Gardner Minshew to JoJo Siwa to Kermit the Frog. So pretty diverse. They covered all their bases. And there's so much to unpack with this show because all the show is about is trying to figure out who your favorite celebrity is based on their voice and a clue package that says very obscure clues, such as, I like tacos. Okay. And then all of a sudden later on it's, I like tacos. Oh, obviously that's Tom Bergeron. So, and I know I'm ranting right now, but it'll all make sense as we continue. So, the show has 4 judges. The judge's job is to guess who the person under the mask is. And the show just decided to choose the most random celebrities relevant between 2013 to the 90s to 2013, whatever. Basically to try and figure out who these people are, because no other celebrity could figure it out better than them. So who are our judges? Well, we got Robin Thicke. You may remember him from the Blurred Lines song, as well as a chilling MTV performance in 2013 with Miley Cyrus that, to be honest, rocked my world as a 13-year-old because that kind of scarred me for life, but trauma, you know? And then we got Nicole Scherzinger of the Pussycat Dolls. I don't really have any issue with her personally, but these two together, it makes sense because they're in the music industry. So obviously they're gonna watch and decide which person sounds better. Well, this is where the show goes off the rails, because then they got Jenny McCarthy, and I'm sure not a lot of you know who she is. Well, she was a E-show, Entertainment Network, whatever it is, host, and she was also a Playboy Bunny of the Year. This is according to a Google search I read about her. So I don't really know what her relevance in the music industry is, but anyways, the last judge is personally my favorite, but also the one that doesn't make a ton of sense. My king, Dr. Ken, from Community, if you watched Community, pretty solid show, but also obviously the comedic relief, because he never guesses any of the characters right. So all 4 of these judges, they're supposed to guess each character. And the show is hosted by Nick Cannon, this king right here. And you can see Nick Cannon, he's just chilling with this kangaroo. This show is so weird. I'm sorry, but it's so weird because I never thought I would live to see Nick Cannon with a kangaroo, and then as well as Kermit the Frog coming out of a snail. Because just why? Like, what? I thought the craziest moments of my life were the entirety of 2020, because we literally just survived a pandemic. But now Kermit the Frog's coming out of a snail, so that's just kind of, that's something else. And I'm sorry. It's so weird. And so I feel like I owe it to you, whoever you are watching this, to just see a little bit of this show and see just what the show is about before I dive even deeper into this. So let's just watch my favorite performance. Try and guess who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is, but try and guess who it is.
We love you for watching this evening, but this is for New York. Young and pretty, riding the subway, riding with people. Up in Harlem, down on Broadway. You're no tramp, but you're no lady. Talking that street talk. The heart and soul of New York City. And love is just a passing word. Come on, it's a thought you have in a taxi cab that gets left on the curb. Pick that up and come on. When he drops you off at East 83rd, whoa, play with me, play with me. My native New Yorker. You should know the score by now. My native New Yorker. Come on, if you know the words, let's go. Yeah, a little vamping. And guess what? No one opens the door. For a native New Yorker. Here I go.
So, anyways, that was Wendy Williams singing that, if you couldn't guess. But that show it's just so weird because you saw Robin Thicke was making a martini during that, which was just such a weird moment because I don't think I've ever seen another show where the judge is openly drinking or making a drink while someone is singing. Like, it's just so random. Here, literally, I'm about to show you what it looks like. Like, there he is just making a martini. What what is this show trying to accomplish? But I don't mean to shit on the show. Sorry. I don't mean to crap on the show. I do think the costumes here, like, it looks great. Like, look at how much, like, effort they put in. Like, I think if you are going into the costume industry and you're into design, if you're a fashion major, whatever, definitely look into getting a job with this because literally look at this. Look at how nice that is. That's Raven Simone's costume, by the way, Black Widow. And you might say, Mary, why do you know so much about the show? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But I also want to point out, if I was on The Masked Singer, I'd be kind of worried about the breathing situation because the singing you just saw, Wendy Williams was singing in a giant pair of lips. I'd be worried about, it doesn't look like there are nose holes in this situation, so it makes me a little concerned for the well-being of some of the older people who come onto the show, because we don't really know how old Kermit is. Kermit's kind of been around since the 80s, right? So, sorry if that was way off in terms of how long Kermit's been around, but I don't want my man Kermit to die. He's my favorite frog. But, I don't know. And for an example, I couldn't find a picture of it, but Chong, whatever his name is, from Cheech and Chong, he was on it too. Like, all of these random celebrities are on the show. And I'm just kind of, like, I do think it is fun to be like, okay, can I guess a celebrity? It's a mystery, but it's Wednesday night, time to solve a mystery. But then the college analytical, pretentious side of me is just like, I'm watching a bunch of grown adults try and figure out who's in the snail costume. And then it's Kermit the Frog. So, I don't know. Maybe the moral of the story is, at the end of this little vlog, this little show, is I'm losing my mind. But I don't know. This show's just haunted me, and I really hope that this video has given you some perspective into what's going on up here, what's going on with Fox right now. I might write a letter. I don't know. It's just because now they have a dance show. There is a literal show like this, but about dancing. It's The Masked Dancer. So that makes me concerned for the well-being of the celebrities who have to dance in this. So if any celebrities are watching, I'm sorry. I hope you're well. But I'm not offering to take your place because I would not be able to breathe in there because I used to have asthma, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, thank you for watching my review. Sorry, it became a little bit of a rant, but I hope this really spiced up your life and gave you something to do over summer break and something to ponder as we go into our next school year. Or if you're graduating, something to haunt you for the rest of your lives. So there you go. All right. Have a good day.